Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for Pokemon Crystal. Last time on Kris's journey, we took down the Goldenrod City gym leader, Whitney. And after she kind of cried a bit after Teddy had I'm still in disbelief over that crit that Teddy got there last time. It was, if you haven't seen that video, well, kind of strange to watch this one, but thank you, I welcome you anyway, and yeah, no, go back and watch that last clip there, because Teddy just, oh, that was awesome. In this part, we're going to be taking off north out of Goldenrod City here. If you're saying I'm forgetting something in here, trust me, I know, but that's actually not entirely relevant to what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be exploring Route 35 and some of the stuff kind of to the north of this area. Starting with a trainer today. Are you going to the gym? Me too. You can kind of do so. I think you can do these battles here before the fight with Whitney here, just in case you do want a little bit of extra experience, so yeah. Hoping a Thunder Punch will be good damage there. Nah. You know what? That's actually fine. I'm glad you used that. Not really the team member who needs experience, but oh well. Probably a mistake for you to do that there, let's be real. Yeah, Teddy's definitely our highest level team member right now, but not really too much of a bad thing there, I guess. And Mom. Hi Kris, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, bought it with your money. Oh, I see. Twins. If this was the remake, this almost certainly would be a double battle here. I'll keep easing Augie out in front here. I want to give Elekid some new screen time here. Oh, it's not twins, it's just boyfriend and girlfriend, I guess. As long as you don't know a ground move, this could actually be pretty good here. This is actually kind of why I prioritize getting the Ice Punch TM over Fire Punch here, because yeah, this covers Elekid's weakness to ground here pretty well. Oh, Freeze! You're not doing anything out of that. Nice. Not bad at all there. And a Meryl. Probably an even better thing to test out with Elekid here. There we go. Honestly, Izanagi's been getting some pretty great screen time already. I can definitely say this is going to be a fun Pokemon to use. Even for being a baby Pokemon, like, most baby Pokemon don't have the greatest stats in the world, but Elekid actually does have halfway decent stats for what it is, so I don't mind it too much. It'll become really useful once it fully evolves as well. Or I don't know why I'm saying fully evolve, its final evolution just isn't a thing in Gen 2, but it is what it is, you know? I'll go for Dizzy Punch, I guess. Might be able to confuse it with that. Nah. Oh well, Ice Punch is just as good here. This could be annoying. Ice Punch, thankfully, like I said before, because of the way the physical and special stats work in this game, Ice Punch isn't a physical attack, despite what its name implies. Starting in Gen 4, it is physical for obvious reasons, but in this game, long story short, Ice Punch not affected by Growl. Very nice. Getting data off your radio. I miss the radio, man. I mean, I listen to a radio at work quite a bit, but, like, I don't know, I just miss the radio. I don't really know how else to describe it that way. Not bad, Elekid. Not bad. I know it was only a level 10 Diglett, but not bad at all. You're just gonna keep using Diglett, I'm just gonna keep using Ice Punch. And this one's a little higher level. Hopefully I'm not hit by, like, a ground move. Never mind. I guess I kind of forget, Diglett doesn't really have the best defenses in the world, and Zubat, this is probably even worse to send in here. There we go. And Camper Ivan was defeated. I give. You give what, though? Don't really want to get in a weird way of possibly fighting two of these guys back-to-back here, so let's fight them one at a time. Juggler Irwin. Wait, why is this Voltorb level 2? Is this a... That can't be real here. I could just breathe on this thing and it would go down. Try and give some other members a little bit extra screen time here. I've been really kind of feeling for Wonder a bit lately because, like, I've made Bellsprout work in this game before, but yeah, it's kind of difficult with only knowing Vine Whip for so long and not being the strongest attack in the world. It'll get a little bit better once it gets its evolution, like, which isn't really too far off, but yeah, it's something that does just kind of take a little while to get really good. Once it does get really good, it's gonna be great, but yeah, it's just gonna take a little while for that moment to kind of happen. Maybe I shouldn't stay in after being screeched there. Ah, well, it's not doing much anyway. I'll take that crit very much. Yeah, see, it took 3 hits to KO this Voltorb here, so... Yeah, kind of feeling like Wonder is starting to kind of show some things. I'm still sticking by it, like, a poison powder, that might be nice. I almost want to get rid of Wrap for that. Growth has the power to raise my power Vine Whip there. But, what do I do here? I think I will get rid of Growth, actually. Like, Growth only raises it by, like, 1 stage in this game, so it's not really the most useful, and it only raises special attack. I think in later games it raised both attack and special attack. So, anyways, I'm practicing my fire breathing. Good for you, man. It's not something I'd think I'd ever be able to do, but good for you, man. That's a big boy for... But why do you have a level 11 Magmar? I'm sorry, but sometimes I have to look at this and just be like, shouldn't this be, like, much higher level? Ooh, this could actually probably hurt. Magmar is really powerful for this early in the game. But maybe we can make this work. That Ember didn't do as much damage as I thought it would have. Oh, there's Fire Punch. Oh, that's gonna hurt way more than that Ember did. Yep, let's finish this Izanagi. A lot of EXP for it, though. Yeah, Magmar's very strong for this early in the game, and you have another Really? Why do you have... Okay. Okay. Rocky, get in here. This is what is nice about having a rock type, because it can cover this weakness pretty well. I guess if you have a water type, you can cover that as well, but yeah, this is a very powerful Pokemon for this early in the game. Like, dang. Oh, jeez, yeah, right, I forgot boosted EXP. It's just a thing, alright. Defeated Fire Breather Walt. Ow, I scorched the tip of my nose. Well, maybe don't do that, dude. I'll meet you guys back, because I want to go heal up after a lot of my team kind of took a lot of beating there. Alright, back on Route 36 with our much faster bicycle in tow here. This is kind of the big thing I wanted to come check out here. Not Route 35, but Pokemon look pretty tough. You could go anywhere safely. Well, thank you, dude. This area up here. Oh, I've been playing for 6 hours already, jeez. Guess it makes sense with all the egg hatching. It's Saturday, that means the bug catching contest is on today. The rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug Pokemon to be judged. Would you like to give it a try? Yes. Uh-oh. There are more than one Pokemon. I'll have to use Elekid. No, I don't want to use Elekid. I want to use a certain other Pokemon in my party. I'm thinking... Ooh, who do I want to use here? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll use Quava for this, actually, because... Yeah, I was thinking Rocky, but Rocky I don't think has a weaker attack than Headbutt that would be useful here. There's something I actually do want to look at in the bug catching contest, which is why I wanted to come here. This is the national park area. And yes, I would like to use Quava. Yes. Kris's Pokemon were left with the contest helper. Here are the park balls for the contest. Kris received 20 park balls. The way this works, I believe, the person who gets the strongest bug Pokemon is the winner. At 20 minutes, if you run out of Pokeballs, you're done. You can keep the last Pokemon you catch as your own. Go out and catch the strongest bug Pokemon you can find. There is something I want to catch here in National Park here. So... I will be wandering this grass until I can find it. It is not a Kakuna. A lot of Pokemon here you can find in the wild normally here, so, like, in a lot of other places here. So, thankfully I think Quilava shouldn't have any trouble one-shotting most stuff here. You can get normal EXP here, which might be nice. Could be a good place to grind a little bit if you have, like, a rock or fire type you're training. You can find Butterfree here. A lot of stuff in this area, like, you can typically find in the wild. There's a couple of things you can't, but yeah, this area, by all accounts, could be decent if you are just looking to do a little grinding as well, but at the same time, I don't really want to go down to one of these things either. It's ironic I ran into 2 Butterfree right now because they have a very low chance of showing up here, and the thing I'm looking for has the same chance of that. Quilava grew to level 18, very nice. There we go! There we go! Skyther! We know how good this Pokemon is. We saw how good this Pokemon was from fighting against Bugsy. Yeah, I want to catch a Skyther for my team. I have some stuff I want to say about this Pokemon that, if you've kind of been paying attention to my team, you may notice that there is actually a bit of a similarity with this Pokemon and something else that's on my team already. And yeah, Scyther is not just one of those, like, early game strong, late game not as strong things. No, Scyther is a very strong Pokemon regardless how far you are in the game. It is very fast, has a lot of attack, it's very good for this early in the game. Doesn't have the strongest attacked, like, moves in the world, but it gets some fun stuff, though. It gets some fun stuff. It gets some pretty decent flying attacks, early, like, at some point in the levels. It'd be able to really do a lot with that Fury Cutter TM that we have as well, but that's actually not specifically it. You may notice on our team... Okay, this is proving to be very, very difficult here. I should heal Quilava while I'm thinking... Oh, I can't, actually. I hope Quills doesn't go down to this thing here, because that'd be very embarrassing. Oh my. Uh-oh. Oh no, no. Well, because I wanted to actually catch that, be right back. The first thing I come across as soon as I go back is a Pinsir, really. Pinsir's another great Pokemon as well, but it's not something I want to use here. It is a really, really cool Pokemon, though, in of itself. It's kind of similar to Heracross, which I know we haven't seen already, but it... pure bug type and gets a lot of, like, well, in later games anyway, I know it gets a lot of good moves. I don't actually know what Pinsir's moves are like in this game, but probably not the greatest if I had to guess. Yeah, just looking it up, Pinsir gets a more fighting and normal moves than anything. If you want any bug moves on it, you're gonna have to use TMs, but it's not too bad otherwise. There we go, there's another Scyther. And if it wasn't obvious, I'm using Onix instead, because... yeah, Headbutt, like, Onix doesn't have that much attack here, and it's a lot more bulky than Quilava is, so... I don't think Headbutt should do... yeah, that's what I thought. The only thing I have to really worry about too much is that Pursuit attack, because... yeah, Pursuit, Pursuit's not a physical attack in this game, it's actually a dark attack, which is a special element. Kind of weird that it's like that, but... let's go, Park Ball! And it was the first ball after I caught it, of course. Scyther's data was newly added to the Pokédex. Very proud of its speed. It moves so fast that its opponent does not even know what it's... yeah, it definitely is very, very, very fast. And... yeah. I could catch other stuff here. I think the stuff you catch here is registered to the Pokédex, but it's not like... you can only keep one thing at a time, so I think just for the sake of this, I will probably... just end this early if I can here. Otherwise, I'm sitting around for like 20 minutes. I mean, I could grind here. This honestly isn't a terrible grinding spot if you have stuff that's good against bug types. Like, if you have a rock or fire type, then, or even a flying type, this would be a great spot to train, because stuff like Butterfree and Beedrill probably give more EXP than most stuff around here, so... yes, I do want to finish now. Please wait at the North Gate for the announcement of winners. Now judge the Pokemon you've caught. Chosen the winners. Are you ready for this? Third was Camper Berry, who caught a Venonat. Second was Cool Trainer Nick, who caught a Butterfree. Can we place first with our Scyther? Kris, who caught a Scyther. Very nice. Very nice. Rank score is 365. And we win a Sunstone for that. Alright, that can be used to evolve certain Pokemon. That's pretty interesting. Please join us for the next contest to return the Pokemon to keep for you. Thank you, Madame Wario, for giving me the stupidest nickname idea I've ever heard, and I love it anyway. Because this Pokemon is just forever... I'm sorry, this Pokemon is just now forever ever Skyther to me. I don't know why, but I love this nickname. Pokemon was sent to your box. Yeah, Scyther is a great Pokemon. It is a very, very fast, very powerful, hard-hitting Pokemon, and yeah. Well done. I'm gonna raise my Pokemon better. I can't believe I lost to bug catching. That Pokemon you caught, it's awesome. You're the winner? What did you catch? You give me some tips. I want to study your style. So, yeah, if you may not know here, Onix and Scyther both have a sort of similar evolution. Actually, not similar. They have the same evolution requirement, which I'll get into a lot later on. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I almost considered using Onix. When I started recording this, I considered using Onix. It wasn't until after, like, just a couple days ago, at the time of recording this, that I was, like... I was kind of struggling with certain things with Onix in particular. In particular, just its low attack stat for now. And even when it evolves, it's a tank, but it doesn't have the most attack in the world. It probably hits about as hard as Teddy Ursa would after its evolution. And I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing in the world. But its type coverage also wasn't really the best with a lot of things on my team. And Scyther learns certain things that would honestly probably benefit my team a little bit more. Like, Scyther gets access to certain flying moves that I wouldn't really have great access to otherwise. And my team was kind of struggling with certain types. Like, I didn't really have anything good against psychic types or certain things that were good against fighting types. And Scyther would actually cover those pretty effectively there. And yeah, because of that, welcome to the team, Skyther. Rocky, you were a great team member too, don't get me wrong. Like, Rocky, I'm not, like, using Rocky to catch Scyther just to ditch it here, because that's not really my style, but yeah, Scyther just was really, really great too. So, yeah. While we walk through National Park here, remembering Onix here, I say that as if it, like, died here. It didn't. It's just kind of pushing past into the temporary slots more. Yeah, with that being said, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to continue on, probably explore more of Route 35, because I think there's a few more things we can explore here, and yeah, I think I'll see you guys for that then. Have yourselves a great night, great day, whatever time of day it is for you, and peace out.